What's up, cigar junkies? It's your boy Carson, also known as Ashhead, and today we will be smoking the Triple Maduro by Camacho on Ashhead TV today. And we are back and here with the Camacho Triple Maduro. It's our big, bold smoke for our big, bold smokers. I don't know if you can see that on the band of the cigar, but the cigar has a very unique figurado shape. I don't know if you can see it with the band on it, but it has that almost like a bowling ball pin shape to it, where it swells in the middle and it tapers towards the foot of the cigar. But man, guys, let's get this cigar cut and let's get it lit so that we can talk about the Triple Maduro by Camacho with the foot band on it. Take the foot band off. The Maduro. A Maduro just basically in Spanish means ripe. And traditionally, the Maduro leaf was harvested from the top of the plant. However, Maduro refers more so to the wrapper and the process that it undergoes for fermentation that gives it this brown hue, which sometimes can even go from like dark brown to almost jet black on the Maduro. Cigars. The Maduro is Maduro or leaf, or the Maduro cigars are fairly young as well. I've learned fairly young. I say about 40 some odd years, and I've been on the planet 40 some odd years, so that is fairly young. I'm sure you would agree. And I think it was Punch who was one of the first ones to do the Maduro. Arturo Fuente probably being one of the ones to do the Maduro the best. I'm sure everybody, or mostly everybody, would agree on that with the Opus X. And this Maduro seems to have started out pretty good. So let's smoke it down some here in the first third, give all those tobaccos time to heat up, and I'll be right back, guys. I feel like I smoked it down enough into the first third to start talking about flavor notes. Now, some of the most common tobaccos or Maduro tobaccos that we see on the market today are the Connecticut broadleaf and the Mexican San Andreas. Now this one does have a Mexican San Andreas wrapper on it, and this particular cigar, the reason why it's called a triple Maduro, because it is blended of entirely all Maduro leaf. But here in the first third, man, I'm getting lots of cocoa flavor notes. Not so much of the bitter cocoa flavor notes, but more like a creamier cocoa flavor notes with a very savory, I would say savory finish on this cigar so far. So far, so good, with a very heavy smoke output, which packs lots of flavor. I'm going to smoke it down into the second third. The wind, because it's a little breezy today, is causing my burn to be a little wonky. So hopefully I won't have to touch the cigar up, or hopefully it won't burn too bad to where it messes up any of my flavor notes. But I'm going to smoke it down some and watch that burn, and I'll be back. Guys, complementing the Mexican San Andreas wrapper is a Corojo binder, Honduran, Dominican Republican, and Brazilian fillers, is making this cigar very, very pleasurable. Just having just a tad bit trouble getting the wrapper off so that I won't smoke, not the wrapper but the band off, so that I won't smoke the band. And guys, you know how Camacho always does a fairly large band on all of their cigars. But guys, hey, despite the weather, why am I mentioning the weather? Because it's very breezy out today, and as you guys know, Ashhead TV Studios is located in the great outdoors. So that's why you can hear all the birds having a good time. That's why you can hear the drips coming off of the gutters, and that's why you can hear the slight mist of rain falling down in the background. But despite the elements, this cigar is holding up very well in its construction, and I guess that can be accredited to the manufacturer being Davidoff for the great construction of this cigar. But I have reached the knot or the swell in the cigar, and you know what, this cigar is very pleasurable so far. Here in the Deep South, there you get very, very, very familiar with fermented fruit. If you guys know where I'm going with this, you get very, very familiar with that. So one thing that is standing out here as I enter into the second third of this cigar is that familiar fermented fruit flavor, and I can only attribute that to this cigar being totally Maduro leaf and the fermentation process that the Maduro goes through. I have seen several reviews on the Triple Maduro Camacho, and a good friend of mine was smoking the Triple Maduro Camacho, and he was telling me how he thoroughly enjoyed the cigar. And I said, you know what, I may need to get me one, and I may need to also share me smoking this cigar with you guys. But guys, I'm going to come back to you once I get into the final third of this cigar and let you guys know if this cigar is nub worthy or not. Some cigars are just designed to just give you everything that you smoke a cigar for. The pleasurable moments, the escape, the relaxation, the bold, pungent flavors that I enjoy out of a cigar. Some cigars, based upon my opinion, are just designed perfect. This Camacho Triple Maduro, once I got to the swell, it gave me a burst of flavors. And coming out of the swell of the cigar, got more than a third left, so not quite into the final third, but transitioning from the second third to the final third, I had to just come back in and let you guys know that this cigar definitely, let's just get it out the way, is going to be nub worthy. Is nub worthy, because I can see and I know, I can see into the future that I am going to nub this cigar out. Guys, this cigar has not fallen short in any kind of way. The construction on this cigar has been magnificent. The complexity of this cigar has been magnificent. The strength of this cigar has been magnificent. There isn't a bad thing that I can think of to say about this cigar. I was watching the NFL Countdown on ESPN, and I was sitting here smoking this cigar and just got caught up in the moment. And I said, I gotta come back, because I will forget that I'm actually doing a cigar review video. Man, guys, if you have smoked this cigar, let me know what you thought about it. And if you're going to smoke this cigar, come back later. Tell me what you think about the cigar, because this is a great one. In addition to that, this cigar is a retro heller's dream. If you like retro helling throughout your cigar in order to open up more flavor notes, this one will meet that criteria. Oh, so good. So good on the retro hell. Gosh. Hey, Ashhead out.